Hey guys, it's me, Freddy Pop Collector, and today we're going to be reviewing the brand new, just released Security Breach Funko action figures. I bought all of them off GameStop.com, I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to buy them. We have the whole set to review today: Glamrock Freddy, Montgomery Gator, Roxanne Wolfe, Glamrock Chica, and of course, Vanni. Am I the only one who thinks it's really weird that we've already got merch for this game and we haven't even seen official screenshots of the actual gameplay yet? All we've seen for this game was that first teaser we got for the anniversary back in 2019, and of course the 4 character teasers, but besides that, that's about it. I'm not complaining though, this generates a lot of hype for the game, and personally I don't think they look as bad as a lot of people have been saying. I will say though, not even out of the box there's already a problem. There's no build-a-figure. They could have easily done something like Glitch Trap, Dreadbear, anything from VR. We've got nothing. I will give credit where credit is due though. This boxing is really well done. I really like it a lot. It's probably my favorite FNAF packaging we've gotten so far, but now let's start reviewing these guys. We're starting off with Glamrock Freddy, and I don't know about you, but personally he's probably my favorite Glamrock animatronic. I don't know why, but his design just really looks cool to me. The brown, red, and blue go really well together. He's one of the most unique Freddys in the series, and I don't know, I think that's why I like him so much. Actually looking at the figure though, it's about as spot on as it can be. I mean, of course it's got some issues, and of course it's not as good as some of the older figures, but I gotta say, it's a lot better than what I was expecting. With that being said though, comparing this one to the actual official model, there are a few problems. First of all, his handcuffs don't have the spikes, his teeth aren't pointed like they should be, and don't even get me started that they just straight up reused Funtime Freddy's head. But overall, pretty decent start. I give it a 7 out of 10. We're now going to be moving on to Roxanne Wolfe. Believe it or not, this actually isn't Roxanne's first appearance in the franchise. She was in Freddy in Space 2. When I first saw this figure, my immediate thought was, this is Fixed Mangle's head. I don't know why Funko decided to recycle all these molds, because they don't fit the Security Breach designs at all, and that's honestly the biggest problem I've had with this wave so far. Roxanne's mane is pretty okay. I would have preferred some more detail, but an interesting thing I noticed about the arms is that some of the arm pads are attached to the body, whereas some of them are attached to the arms themselves. Comparing this figure to the actual model, the only differences I really see is that the face is missing some of the details and her handcuffs are missing the spikes. But besides that, this figure is pretty alright. I think I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Let's move on to Montgomery Gator. When the animatronics were first revealed, I'm gonna be honest, Monty was probably my least favorite. There's nothing wrong with him, he just didn't really stand out to me in any way. But having his figure in hand, this guy is really cool. I don't know if it's the fact that there's no obvious reused molds, or if it's the fact that these colors work really well with Monty. This figure is really sticking out to me. The guitar is also really well done. Comparing him to the actual in-game model, the biggest difference I see is the facial shape. They made his face a little bit too fat, and can I say I'm so glad they finally put the spikes on the handcuffs. This may be super random, but the teeth are also really well done. Some of the best paint I've ever seen on a Funko figure. Overall, I'd say probably the best one of this wave so far. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Now we're gonna be moving on to Vanni. Vanni's a pretty interesting one, because ever since I saw it, I always hated it, but once I've had it in hand, I really like it for some reason. One of the biggest complaints I've heard about this figure is that the mask from Help Wanted doesn't look anything like the figure, and that's because in Security Breach, Vanni has a different mask. In fact, confirmed by this teaser, she has an entire suit this time, similar to Glitch Trap's. Comparing this figure to the actual model, definitely the best figure of this wave, no doubt about it. All the different fabrics on the suit are different textures, there's no reused molds here, the knife is a really nice accessory, and overall this is definitely the best one, 9 out of 10. And the final figure of the wave we're going to be checking out is Glamrock Chica. Coming off the best figure in my opinion, is probably my least favorite. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's nothing really wrong with this figure. Glamrock Chica, just to me personally, isn't that much of an exciting character. And we have another reused head mold, this time from FNAF 1 Chica, which doesn't fit Glamrock Chica at all. Like I said, this figure isn't bad at all, it's just personally not one of my favorites. Like I've mentioned with most of the other characters on this list, the biggest problems are the head mold and then them forgetting the spikes on the handcuffs. So what are my closing thoughts on this series? Well, some of the figures were really good, like Glamrock Freddy, Montgomery, and Vanni. Even Roxanne and Glamrock Chica weren't bad in any way. The biggest gripe I have with the Security Breach figures is the reuse of head molds. It really brought down this series. But overall though, do I think they're as bad as people have been saying? No, they could have been better, but I think they're fine. Probably not better than any previous waves, maybe just a little bit worse. Something that really could have helped this series was some sort of build-a-figure. Glitch Trap would have been perfect. I still don't understand why they didn't do that. But oh well, there really is no use in complaining. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you're new. Tell me in the comments what you guys think about this series of Security Breach figures, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.